election hacking. Putin sought to help Trump.
Fort Lauderdale ever shooting. Suspects in China held.
High Fisher's ashes were carried in a Prozac-shaped urn.
And it's going to be mixed weather today. Turn the Newscast now. Good evening, and today is the 7th of January 2017. Welcome to the first edition of Holiday News for the year 2017.
Without further ado, here's the news.
Here is the top story. US election hacking. Putin sought to help Trump.
Russian President Vladimir Putin sought to help Donald Trump win the presidential election, a US intelligence report says.
The unclassified report says the Russian leader ordered the campaign to end that influencing the election. Moscow has not commented, but Russia has previously denied the claims.
After being briefed on the findings, Mr. Trump stopped short of accusing Russia of interfering, saying only that the election outcome was not affected. The 25-page report says that the Kremlin developed a clear preference for Mr. Trump.
Russia's goals, the document added, were to undermine public faith in the U.S. for the democratic process and denigrate Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton, harming her electability and potential presidency.
We assess Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign in 2016 aimed at the U.S. presidential election, it said.
Meanwhile, here's some other news. Fort Lauderdale airport shooting. Suspects in Chicago held.
Police in Florida have questioned a suspected gunman after 5 people were killed and 8 injured in a shooting at Fort Lauderdale Airport. The suspect has been identified by police as 26-year-old Esteban Santiago, an Iraq War veteran.
Officials say they have not ruled out terrorism as a possible motive. U.S. media say the man may have been mentally disturbed. They reportedly said their government was controlling his mind and made him watch jihadist videos.
The attacker opened fire at the baggage claim area of Terminal 2 as passengers were collecting their luggage. Witnesses said he walked along the terraces and did not say anything as he shot people trying to run or hide.
He surrendered to police when he ran out of ammunition, witnesses added.
The man, who was wearing a Star Wars t-shirt, had traveled from Alaska, officials said. He checked in and unloaded gun and ammunition with his luggage and loaded the semi-automatic gun in the bathroom after landing and collecting his bag.
We'll be back after the short break. Stay with us.
Mommy, I made poo-poo!
That's great, honey. Where?
For life's bleachable moments.
Drink bleach might.
Welcome back to Tom and Ben News. Now, here's more news.
Carrie Fisher's ashes carried in Prozac-shaped urn. Carrie Fisher has been laid to rest alongside her mother Debbie Reynolds at a private service where her ashes were carried in an urn shaped like a Prozac pill.
US actress, best known for her role as Princess Leia in the Star Wars films, was frequently open about the experience of mental health issues. I felt it was where she would want to be, her brother Todd Fisher said.
Fisher, 60, and Reynolds, 84, died within a day of each other last month.
Following the joint funeral service at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles, Todd Fisher said the giant pill in the shape of the antidepressant drug was chosen as the urn for his sister's ashes because it was one of Carrie's favorite possessions.
She loved it, and it was in her house, and Billy, Carrie Fisher's daughter, and I felt it was where she would want to be, he said.
He added that Fisher and her mother were now together, and they will be together here and in heaven.
Now the weather forecast with Ginger. This is Ginger, bringing to you the weather for the day. It's a mixed and chilly situation in Outfit7 today, ranging from mostly sunny to icy conditions. Talking City will have mostly cloudy weather with an average temperature of 9 degrees Celsius. In Order City, we have 7 degrees in a nice situation. Going to West Alphadia, showers and 30 degrees Celsius is all but wet. East Alphadia with an average temperature of 13 degrees, never mind a bad luck, and a mostly sunny condition where it's pretty much great. Moving on to South Alphadia, expect a slight drizzle with 20 degrees Celsius. That is all for the weather. And that was the weather with Ginger, and this is Tom Ben News. As we always say, this is Tom
And Ben. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.